understand. But final structure I am drawing you that whatever the division is taking place, that is in the form of alpha 0 plus 1 by beta z inverse, how it is coming, that is explained here. Okay. But final structures will look like this. Okay. Alpha 0 towards this side, output side. Then beta 0 is the numerator. Okay. Beta 0 in numerator, a denominator. Beta 0 is in denominator of this fraction. So beta 0 will go towards input side. So it magnitude will be reversed and it is goes through minus z inverse. Then alpha 1 it goes to the output side, then minus beta 2 go to the input side, alpha 2 goes to output side, minus beta goes to input side, and then it is the last coefficient is alpha n. So each time all the elements are added. Okay. So we can see that here input goes to all the stages. Okay. And these are output, and each line. Okay. So there are some adders. One adder is in the input side, one adder is in the output side, alternately. So this means that, say, consider this input xz and this z inverse. Their sum is generated and goes to this side towards alpha 1 and to the next. But here and at this stage, okay, when it goes to this one, the summer of this goes first this way and this way also towards the output side. So this thing you have to remember, and how it is coming you can understand. I have slightly shown here, explained how it is coming. You can go through it. Okay. So it will be clear when you will do example. Okay. So we have, say, this example AZ 2 plus 8z inverse plus 6z to the power minus 2. 1 plus 8z inverse plus 12z to the power minus 2. Okay. Then first A0 is obtained, alpha 0 is obtained as alpha 0 is 6 by 12, okay, an by bn. So it is half. Beta 1 is 12 by 4, next term it is 3. Alpha 1 is 8 by 7. So how it is coming, that this into this divided by this into this. So you can see that 8 by 7, how it is coming. For the next terms, okay, next is the terms on the next column. So how this is calculated, first you write down the numerator coefficient, then denominator coefficients, then for this term 4 is calculated as 12 into 8. Okay, so 12 into 8 is 96 minus 6 into 8, 48. Okay, divided by 12. So it is 48 by 12. So you get it as 4. Okay, so let me write this. 12 into 8 minus 6 into 8 divided by 12. This way it is coming. So provided you have to know each and every term of this table Raut array. Okay. So first you have to calculate each and every table. So this first you write down numerator coefficient, denominator coefficient, then this way 4, then similarly 3 by 2 you calculate it. So the same principle you follow, and you will get the table, and after getting the table you have to write, you have to calculate the values of various alpha and beta. Alpha and beta, alpha 0, beta, alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2, like that. So once you get, okay, then it will, the whole series, okay, division series will come in this form. Okay, Z is equal to this one. So this is alpha 0, then it is beta 1, this is alpha 1, this is beta 2, like that. So, and directly you can write this diagram. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now another, so this some we have seen the different representation for IIR filter. Then we go to FIR filter. So in case of FIR filter, it is a non-recursive. Okay, and FIR filter means finite impulse response. So Hn is of finite length. Okay, so if the length of the sequence is m, cap m, okay, then outside that sequence it is 0. Okay, so uh, what we see that it consists only Hz as only single a polynomial. Okay, polynomial, and uh, if you see the difference equation that we earlier discussed, that um, the difference equation, general difference equation, is this one, that sum of ak yn minus k plus sum of bk x n minus k. So both past and present values of output and both past and present values of inputs are there in a general difference equation, and that represent IIR system. But in case of FIR, there is no passed output. So all these passed outputs yn minus k, n minus 1, n minus 2 are not present. So that means that the coefficient ak is 0. Okay. Ak is 0. So only yn consists of only this part bk into a summation bk into x of n minus k. Okay, summation bk x of n minus k. This yn consists of summation bk x of n minus k. Now if you compare this with convolution equation, okay, convolution equation is what? It is summation hk x of n minus k. So comparing these two, we can say that hk is equal to bk, okay, or the coefficient, okay, actually bk is what? It is the coefficients of several delayed version of input xn, xn minus 1, xn minus 2, like that. So this is what is the meaning? Very important meaning is that if you are given with the some difference equation consisting of only the inputs xn, xn minus 1 with their coefficients, then from that you can directly tell about its impulse response hn, or the exactly the sequence hn, what terms are present in hn, the impulse response, because bk is equal to hk. Okay, so with this concept we can represent yn, the final output term, as you can see in the diagram at the bottom. It is written that xn is first delayed, so it becomes xn minus 1, then again delayed, it is xn minus 2, and it is continuing, and each time it is multiplied, okay, at every stage, or at the output of every delay element, okay, you multiply it with the corresponding impulse response term, okay, that is corresponding sequence given in impulse response. So your impulse response is hn, and n range to 0 to n range from 0 to m minus 1, okay, provided m is the finite number of length for a FIR system. So first xn is multiplied with h0, then xn minus 1 multiplied with h1, so h0 x1 plus h1 xn minus 1, then again their addition is added with their result, they are added, and the result is added with h2 xn minus 2, like that it forms the output yn. Okay, so this is one way of representing the FIR system, and it is called direct form realization of FIR system. Okay. So also transposed direct is there, like input we are delaying, the input we are is each time it is delayed, and before delaying we are adding, we are multiplying with the impulse response term. Okay. So xn is multiplied with hm minus 1 and then passed to z inverse. Okay. So whereas in this case the h1 is multiplied with after delay element, and here in this case h term is multiplied with before the delay element, and they are added. Okay. So this is direct realization. Then cascade realization is what? You must listen it carefully, because after this I will give you one assignment. So that thing you have to do right now. So cascade realization. Okay. So cascade means several stages are cascaded in series. So overall you have to, so once Hz is given, you have to represent Hz in terms of product of some factors, product of some smaller polynomial, product of its product of some smaller stage, in transfer function of smaller stage, like Hz is equal to H1z into H2z, H3z, like that. So how we'll do it? That say n is odd. Okay, so but before that, you see Hz, how we represent in terms of Z transform, that Hz is transfer function, okay, or impulse response in frequency domain. Impulse response is frequency domain, and in Z domain, so Hn is your time domain series, so it is multiplied with Z to the power minus n. So n goes from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. So if you write it in series form, so it is H0 plus H1 Z inverse plus H2 Z to the power minus 2 plus Hn minus 1 Z to the power minus n minus 1. So how we will write? Okay. Suppose n is odd. Okay. So Hz is equal to H1Z, H2Z up to Hn minus 1 by 2 Z. Let's see what is done. If n is odd, then n minus 1 is even. N is odd number of sequence length is odd numbered. Then if n is odd, then n minus 1 is even. So that n minus 1 exists. Z to the power n minus 1 exists. So if we factor hkz in second order terms, that is Z to the power minus 2, we need to have n minus 1 by 2 several factors. Okay. So yes, so actually what is done, that the overall transfer function Hz is written in terms of product of several transfer functions. So it is said that if if the term is Z to the power minus 2, okay, so over means highest order term in the expression is Z to the power minus 2. Okay. So and with that other terms are there, say 1 plus Z inverse plus Z to the power, say let us say it is 1 plus 2Z inverse plus Z to the power minus 2. 1 plus 2Z inverse plus Z to the power minus 2. That is a plus b whole square. So it is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as a plus b whole square. Okay. That means 1 plus Z inverse whole square. That means 1 plus Z inverse into 1 plus Z inverse. So we go up to how many terms? We go up to the order of Z to the power minus 1. Okay, that means if n is equal to 2, okay, if n is equal to 2, then we may go, if n is equal to say 3. Okay, if n is equal to 3, that is odd. So z to the power minus n minus 1. So that means z to the power minus 2 maximum order term is there. So we can represent that kind of expression where n is odd, okay, and n minus 1 is even. So for those case, we can factorize in n minus 1 by 2 number of terms, n minus 1 by 2 order terms. Okay. So if n is equal, so that means that, let us write in general way that suppose Az is written as if n is odd, okay, if n is odd, we can write it is a product term of some smaller order polynomials, okay, like bk0 plus bk1 z inverse plus bk2 z to the power minus 2, where k goes from 1 to n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this many number of factors will be there. Okay, so this is the general expression for this FIR filter realization. Okay, so that means B10, if k is equal to 1 to n minus 1 by 2, then first term is when k is equal to 1. So it is B10, then k is equal to 1 in that equation, B11 z inverse plus B12 z to the power minus 2 plus B20 plus B21 z inverse. Like this, it will continue up to Bn minus 1 by 2, okay, order term, and each term maximum z to the power minus 2, power of z to the power minus 2 is present. So if all this term is multiplied, okay, say, so maximum order would be how much? Maximum order would be z to the power minus 2 into the number of factors, that is n minus 1 by 2, okay, minus 2 into n minus 1 by 2. So 2 will cancel. So you'll get maximum order of z to be z to the power minus bracket n minus 1. So your factorization should be such that each when you multiply all the factors, it will give you the exact expression. Okay, so this is for n is equal to odd. Now for so for that case, the structure is, so if this is your expression, then your structure is what? B10, B11, B12. All it is a numerator, only numerator is there. So output by input, all these coefficients goes towards output side. So their sign is not changing. So this is first stage where B10, then input is delayed, then delayed, B10, B11, B12. Okay, then they are added. So this is the next stage, and this is the last stage. Okay. Now another case is when n is even. Okay, so in that case, there will be slightly problem. N minus 1 is n minus 1 is odd. So what we do, we take 1 power of z outside the whole expression. So generally we write Az is equal to 1 z order Z inverse we take common. So let us say it is 1 plus B10 Z inverse. So overall order of n will become now odd. Okay, n will be odd now if you take one value, 1 power of z inverse out of that. So it will be product of that same. It will be represented in the same expression. Okay, like this. Provided k will start from 2 to n by 2, and here k will start from k is equal to 1 to n minus 1 by 2. Okay. So this way, if you write the expression, it will become like this. Hz will become this one. So now for this the structure will be then this one, the same representation. Okay. Now all of you do one problem. Okay. Obtain the cascade realization of FIR system. First one is Hz 1 plus 2z to the power minus 2 minus z inverse z to the power minus 2 into 1 plus z inverse minus of z to the power minus 2. All of you do the first one. Okay. Very simple. You can do it within 1 or 2 minutes. It is already factorized. So how we will implement this? Have you got the question?
Yes, sir.
So implement the first question, first structure. Hz is equal to 1 plus 2z to the power minus 2 minus z to the power minus 2 into 1 plus z inverse minus z to the power minus 2. So here z is n n is z to the power minus 4. It goes maximum up to z to the power minus 4. So n minus 1 is 4. So that means n is equal to 5. So it is a odd ordered sequence, odd order transfer function. N is odd. N minus 1 is even. Z to the power minus 4. So n is equal to 4. N minus 1 is equal to 4. So n is equal to 5. So for that you have to use this structure. Okay. Odd structure. So do it and show it now. I am giving you 2 minutes. And second expression I am keeping it for homework. Has anybody done it?
Sir, nearly completing it. 2 minutes.
Have you done this?
Yes.
Okay, I am making you presenter. Have you posted? By 2 is equal to 2 is equal to 5. Minus 7 by 2. 0 beyond 1, and you compared it with the equation, and then you have written the values. So B11 is not 2Z inverse. B11 is only, it will be only 2.
Sir, actually power was Z power minus 2 was there, sir. So
No, Z inverse is already there. So it goes through B21 Z inverse. So it is already there. So in the coefficients, only you have to write that particular constant coefficients. Understand?
yes, sir.
Hmm. So 1, 2, B10 is 1, 2, minus 1. B12 should be minus 1. B12 you have not written.
Sir, I wrote, sir. From there, I'm sending two signals, sir. One is B11 and one is B12, sir. After Z power minus 2, sir, B11 and B12 are coming from the same place, sir. Again, at the plus place, they will subtract, sir.
No. It is this structure you have to follow.
Sir, I followed this one, sir, but B11 was there, sir, but it was having Z power minus 2, sir, actually.
Okay, Z inverse here, then again Z inverse here, B11 goes there. This line will not be there. This line means, let me present a connection between B1 and B12 to B11. Why you have written this connection? It is not required now.
Sir, means instead of writing both the connections, I can write one connection by subtracting there.
No. First stage, first coefficient B10, this is 1. Then it B11, it is having value 2. Okay. Then output of first Z inverse, it will go to the, again delayed, then go to the second Z inverse element.
Sir, I
Then
did a mistake, sir. B11 will get 0 value, sir, and B12 should get 1 value.
B11 will also be 2. Z to the power, once again, what you have written in the question, what it is? In the question it is 1, 2, minus 1. Okay, here some Z inverse, actually the second term is Z inverse, 1 plus 2 Z inverse. That's his question. Is there some problem is there in the question itself? So here, actually it is not to the power minus 2, it is minus 1.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
upload the thing. I'll upload the answer on next class, sir. Can we go now, sir? We have another class.
Yes. Sure. Okay, all of you please leave. Hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.